Let us now understand how to set page properties. Word offers features to set the page properties such as page margins, page orientation, page size, etc. Students, now let us talk about setting margins. Margin refers to the amount of space which is left from the edge of the page and the document text. Microsoft Word allows you to set the margins on all the 4 sides of a document, that is, top, bottom, left and right. The default margins are set at 1 from the top and bottom and 1 from left and right edge of the page. Setting margins using ruler bars. To change the left or right margins, point to a margin boundary or the horizontal ruler. When the pointer changes to a double-headed arrow, drag the margin boundary as per your need. To change the top or bottom margins, point to a margin boundary on the vertical ruler. When the pointer changes to a double-headed arrow, drag the margin boundary as required. Let me now guide you how to specify exact margin measurement. Select the Page Layout tab. Click the Margins button in the Page Setup group. A drop-down list of options appears. The normal option is selected by default. Select any predefined margin setting, or select the Custom Margins option. The Page Setup dialog box will appear. Select the Margins tab. Type the values for top, bottom, left and right margins, or click the spin boxes to set the margins. In the Apply to drop-down list, choose any option, either whole document or selected text. Click OK. All right, students. Now we will talk about setting paper orientation. The page orientation is the property to set the printing direction of the text. The default orientation is portrait orientation, in which document is printed lengthwise. When we choose landscape orientation, the document is printed widthwise. To change the paper orientation, follow the given steps. Select the Page Layout tab. Click on the Orientation button in the Page Setup group. Choose the Landscape orientation from the drop-down list. Observe the change. Let me now tell you how to set paper size. In Microsoft Word, you can work with different sizes of paper, but the available selections depend on the type of printer you use. To set a paper size, select the Page Layout tab. Click the Size button in the Page Setup group. A list of paper size options appear. The current paper size is highlighted in the drop-down list. Select any desired page size option. The paper size of the document changes accordingly. Or click on the More Paper Sizes option in the Size button drop-down list. The Page Setup dialog box will appear. Click on the Paper tab. Select the desired size from the Paper Size drop-down list. Observe the change in the preview block and click OK.